Hey guys, so today we're gonna bring you a brand new video and we're going to adventure out into Aventura, a city in South Florida. I'm gonna show you a new medical office project that we're doing. Come on and join us, let's go. Welcome guys to the city of Aventura. We made it down here. I'm going to show you guys why the city of Aventura is one of the best places to make your next investment and why we're building our next development project down here. All right. Right behind me is the Aventura Hospital. It is in the city of Aventura and it's situated within the Aventura Medical Office District. Listen guys, when I'm looking for the next project to develop, and when I'm thinking of bringing new investment opportunities to future investors, I'm thinking of where are the right locations to develop and bring projects to the market. Within the last 5 years, there's been several different projects that have come to the market here in this medical office district. Now, there's something that's really great about this area, and it's a phenomenal tax incentive. The site that I'm going to be developing is in an opportunity zone. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. So you see right behind me a couple of projects that just came. Those are within this opportunity tax zone. So anytime we're looking to develop new projects, I'm thinking about prime location, how do we make the best tax incentives available, and how are those properties in prime locations next to areas like the hospital. Right now, it's probably one of the best times to be doing medical office buildings because of the pandemic, because of everything that's going on. But always remember, the location is extremely important. You're gonna see this particular site, we're about maybe 300 yards from the entrance of the hospital in Aventura. So we're gonna show you the entire process that we're gonna undertake for this particular project. It's a 100,000 square foot rental medical building, but it's about a 210,000 square foot overall building, right? It's a 7-story mid-rise. I'm gonna keep this property as a mid-rise as well, so we don't get into the high-rise codes. And we're gonna talk a lot about those things as we move forward throughout the project, right? The city of Aventura is one of the most affluent cities in South Florida, in the entire country. All right guys, so just grab some coffee, city of Aventura. Now we're gonna go ahead and have a seat and talk a little bit more about the details of this specific project, right? A medical office development. It's about 200,000 square feet. It's 100,000 square feet rentable office space. We're gonna talk about the different layouts. It's a 7-story building, right? The building that we just previously developed was a 7-story building and it took us 12 months to build. So the expected time frame to build this particular project is about the same. I'd say between 12 and 14 months. We should be able to finish it up within that specific period of time. 3 investment thoughts that you should always have in mind when you're investing in a sponsor, a developer, or a new ground-up development project. Number 1, what is the return on cost, right? You have to ask that question. What is the return on cost? Number 1. Number 2, what is the timeline for this project? How long is it going to take? Historically, how long has it taken the developer or the sponsor to be able to do similar type projects? Number 3, do they have their construction loan ready to go? Construction financing is extremely important for any project. So you want to make sure the construction loan is ready to go. Those are 3 things that I would suggest you ask your developer, sponsor, or investor on your project that you're looking to invest in. 2 of the reasons why we believe Aventura is one of the premier areas to develop new construction. New construction and new projects, they take a lot of energy, time, and resources. So you have to be very careful where you select your projects. And this specific city, we are within an opportunity zone. This opportunity zone is a tax incentive that the United States government has given to investors and developers just like you and just like me. We have to take advantage of that because this is a way that we can defer, that we can reduce the taxes that we gain on some of these projects, right? We work within the constraints of what we're given, and we want to make sure we take advantage of them when we have sites that specifically have these type of designation, which we have in our particular site. 3 main points as an investor you should be looking for your next investment opportunity. Number 1, you have to look at the developer's track record. What did they do? What have they done? And what have they completed? Number 2, the site or the development project. Is it within an excellent location? Meaning, for example, we've shown you a little bit about Aventura, where it's one of the most affluent cities in all of South Florida. Right? We've shown you how it is our site specifically. It's right next to the Aventura Hospital. And 3, it is within a growing subset of other projects that have been coming to fruition. So those are just 3 very high level things that you should always keep in mind when you're assessing your project. You also have to look at what are some of the returns that your project is going to generate. The better quality location, the better quality returns. That's a bonus tip, keep that in mind. So guys, listen, when you're doing a development project, this is one of the buildings you have to always go see. It's the government building, the government departments in your municipality. Here in the city of Aventura, there's 3 things that you always have to remember when you're processing your projects, right? Number 1, is it zoned for what I want to do? Is the land zoned for what I want to do? Number 2, when I know that it's zoned for what I want it to do, can I get my site plan approved? Can I get my site plan approved? It's a process. I have to engage my design team. I have to present it to the city so that the city can approve my site plan. And then number 3, once my site plan is approved, we submit for a building permit. Here at the government agencies, that's where they're gonna process your building plans and your building permits so that we can begin construction of our project here in the city of Aventura. It goes the same way for every city and every municipality that you're going to be involved with. Make sure to ask your sponsor, developer, or your investor, where in the process are they for their specific project? Where in the entitlement are they? Have they been zoned for what they want to do? Is the project site plan approved? And have they pulled the building permit? So we showed you guys what were a few of the reasons that we thought that we should invest in the city of Aventura, why I'm bringing the next development project down here, why I chose specific medical office district, and why I believe that when you're looking at your next development or your next investment, you should do some of these simple things to keep in mind so that your investments do phenomenally well. All right, guys, stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, let's connect. Let me show you guys how this process unfolds. If you guys want to be a part of it, if you want to participate, reach out directly, and I look forward to connecting with each and every one of you. Until the next video.